Welcome to HSN's Holiday Special, everyone. I'm Callie Northagen.
And I'm Michelle Yarn.
We certainly hope you're enjoying the holiday and feel so honored that you've chosen to spend time with us on this very special day.
Absolutely. You know, this is the only day of the year that HSN is not broadcast live. We're actually pre-recorded, and that's so the HSN family can enjoy the holiday as well. But you can still shop with us. You can always go to our website, hsn.com. You can use our mobile apps, or you can use express ordering.
And you know, today is still packed full of holiday treats. If you want to fix your finances in 2020, stay tuned, because Colleen Lopez has Suze Orman with her this hour.
And we're also looking back at 2019, because not only was it the 25th anniversary of our friend Colleen starting here at HSN, but a certain somebody celebrated the big 2-0.
I can't believe it.
Yes, and earlier this year, all of us HSN hosts got together to pay tribute to Callie.
Oh my gosh, this is so sweet.
Are we gonna watch some Callie?
Let's take a look.
Let's check out some Callie.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Nicki Minaj.
I wasn't here for this.
Oh, you missed it.
You're like a model type. That's not fair.
And they were a lot of fun together. They really, look at that.
And now we're gonna go out on the road touring together. Callie and Nicki show.
Let's get him, Callie. Let's get him. Let's get him. Get ready, Callie. Get ready.
She's such a good sport with everything she does.
This is about as exciting as it gets.
Oh, Callie was so great with Lionel Richie. That was a fun show.
You know, we could do this for another 40 years. I wouldn't mind this.
Well, look at this.
Stallone. She's, now come on, Callie.
I'm here to punch the meat.
I'm from Philly. I should have been working that show.
James Taylor, welcome.
Thank you, Callie. Look at her curl hair.
Michael Bolton, welcome.
Callie, pleasure.
Wow.
My pleasure.
You are sounding great. Sofia Vergara, welcome.
Callie's always been known for the sleekest, most modern, fabulous hairstyle. Who could be more beautiful with that hairstyle than Callie Northagen?
This has been such a blast.
Callie is one of those real deal people that she's exactly the same off air as she is on air.
Everybody loves her. Callie's the best.
I
20 years.
cannot believe. I'm so grateful.
How does it feel watching those clips?
I just am so amazed at all the incredible experiences I've had. I'm so thankful.
Well, here's to 20 more great years with you
you.
here. And we're going to hand it over now to Colleen and her special guest, Suze Orman.
We are so happy that you are watching HSN this afternoon, because we have a very special friend and guest, the foremost personal finance expert in the country, Suze Orman, who has sold over 30 million books. She has sold over 2 million plus of her gold boxes that you're going to be learning all about. And I was asking Suze, it's so good to have you here.
Thank you.
But I was asking, because I remember years ago, it was like late 90s, right?
Yes.
And I remember the first time watching you on Oprah and thinking, she is so cool. She is so smart. It's like having a best friend giving you the most amazing advice, like cutting through all the stuff and giving you the best advice. How many shows did you do with Oprah?
I did about 31-hour shows with Oprah, and the same with Larry King. And, you know, I'll never forget the first time I saw Oprah. Honest to God, everybody, I was so nervous. It's not even funny. I was shaking. I can't
imagine you being nervous.
No, seriously, I was shaking. And Oprah looked at me and she came over and she grabbed my hand, right? And I'm now schwitzing. I'm sweating in her hand, so I pull my hand away from her and she grabs it again.
Oh,
and I'm like,
gosh.
oh my God, here we go. But it was...
Well, you know what? She knew you were really special. So did Larry King. You were on his very last show.
Yeah, I was on his show also for almost 31-hour shows. And his very last show, I think it was December 16th, I was on it with all these major stars, really. You know, Katie Couric at the time, Diane Sawyer, Regis Philbin, all of them. And he wanted me, and I was saying to everybody, what am I doing here?
Because you know what? People, when Suze talks, people listen. That's why he wants you there. Suze, he used to play a game called Stump Suze, because Suze has the answers. This is advice that, again, you can't even put a price on the advice that you're going to get, and most importantly, what you get to order today. We're going to talk about the gold box in just a minute, but I do want to get people info on your book, because there's not a lot of these left. We had a few thousand. We're down to 1,600 books left. This is the Women and Money book. Be strong, be smart, be secure. It's only $24.99. As I said, you have sold millions. She has sold
millions
tens
of this. This is the #1 New York
books.
Times bestseller
Right.
that has sold millions of them. Recently updated for now. Now, if you bought this book back in 2007, you don't need to buy this book now, okay, everybody? But if you haven't bought it, This is a fabulous book for every single one of you. Now, why is that? Because it deals with what's happening today in today's world. It gives you a financial empowerment plan, what you should do step by step. Do this, do that, do that, do this. It gives you an entire section on investing, but where I speak it and you understand it so you know what to do. It also is signed. Every single one of these is signed by me for all of you.
Cool.
Now, listen,
that's
everybody,
fun.
when they had me do this, I went, you really think people care? And they go, Suze, people care. So this is a signature, really, I signed for every one of you, plus every one of you just here on HSN. This also comes with this card. And this card is fabulous because it will give you a code here, tell you what to do, and you will be able to go and watch on your computer that maybe you just bought on the 17-inch screen, so it'll be like you're at the movies. You'll be able to download and see 12 one-hour videos of me. So I just want you to take a quick look at what these videos are. Hot topics.
Oh,
listen, everybody, these are things that I want you to know. So I'm going to educate and entertain you on debt and credit. You have debt. You want to improve your credit scores? I'm going to tell you what to do. Student loans, you have kids, grandkids, you don't know what to do? You'll love this video. Real estate, should you buy, should you sell? Everyday solutions, you will love this because this still is so relevant. Love and money, so important. You want to be successful in a relationship? You better get that down. Retirement, what should you do? One-on-ones with me, how am I doing? Can I afford it? All of those are in this package. So you get to compare yourself, you get to see me come live to you. So again, this isn't just the book.
Oh, it's all that free advice.
This isn't just the autograph. It's also over 12 hours of little TV shows that you're gonna love to learn.
I love it. All right, so if you'd like that, they are very limited. I love that they're signed by Suze Orman. So if you'd like to pick up the book, it is available.
Does this signature even look, you know, I just have to tell you, see that?
It's like a doctor's signature.
It's like now, when I first started signing books, it was like, now it's like,
well, 30 million books later, you know, that's like carpal tunnel in the making.
Yeah, there you go.
But we do want to talk next about this famous gold box. This is worth its weight in gold. And if you have not ordered this yet, you need to understand, this is going to help you get your finances, your life in order in the most comprehensive yet simplified. It's seriously like Suze taking you by the hand, walking you step by step. If you have stuff all over the place, if you are disorganized, this is the most smart, brilliant, organized system. And I don't know about you guys, but for $81, if you call a lawyer and talk to a lawyer on the phone, it's going to cost more than $81. A lawyer's what, $100 an hour? I mean, this is going to save you
not a good
thousands.
Lawyer.
Right.
A good
lawyer is going to cost more than that.
$100
this is
an hour.
Thousands of dollars worth of information. If you had to hire people to do your wills and do your trusts and do all the stuff that Susie's going to help you do, it is going to save you a fortune. I mean, seriously, and that's why you do this.
Yeah.
Because you really don't have to spend thousands. It's all here. And I love what I heard you say earlier, and I thought this was so smart, because a lot of people we save all this stuff. We've got all this stuff. We don't really know what we need. What do we really need to have on hand, organized, filed away when something happens? And this is what we really need here.
So this is a system, everybody, and we call it the Protection Portfolio System, because this little box protects everything that's in your portfolio. And what do I mean by a portfolio? Obviously, this is a portfolio, but inside this portfolio is your life. This is your life. It will protect not only your money and your assets and things like that, okay, but it will protect you. It will protect your loved ones, your children. It will protect everything in the most cost-effective way possible. Just before I begin, you know, we have a file cabinet over there. And it's so true, you know, you just heard Colleen say that, you know, hey, we just, you know, we don't have things, whatever. And isn't this what your life looks like? Now, let me tell you why I started this box. It was years ago in the 80s, and I got a knock on the door. It was the fire department. Oh. And it was in the Oakland Hills where I lived, where there was this massive fire. Do you all remember this? That burned down 3 1,000 homes.
Oh my goodness.
And the fire was 1 mile away from my house. And they said, you have 20 minutes to get out. I'm like, okay, and this is what my file cabinet looked like. I'm like,
panic.
Where's
sets
my
in.
passport? Where's the deed to the house? Where are my wills and my trust? And where's everything that I need? You don't think about taking seriously your TVs and your clothes and your things like that. You think about taking your insurance policies, your passports, your credit cards, your money, all of this stuff that you're gonna really need if something happens.
Exactly.
And I didn't have that. So you know what I did? I threw the entire thing in my car. And I'm like, Suze Orman, this is pathetic. It is pathetic. And that is when I developed this gold box. When you get it, you're going to see that it's about 15 by 15. It has a nice strong handle on it, and it is made out of polycarbonate. Why? It's made out of the exact same material that fire people's helmets are made out of. So if this were metal, I'm just here to tell you, and it got by heat or everything, it would disintegrate all the paperwork that was inside. You'll also see that this is absolutely water resistant as well. If you look over there, you will see that the gold box has been floating now for almost 2 days in there with almost 10-pound bricks on it. And later on, I will get to it and show you how everything is absolutely dry. If we open this up, this is where the magic begins. So while this is a great feature to have, this gold box here, on this side, you have the portfolio, people. Of the 10 most important areas of your life that you need to be protected. Now, here's the clue. Most of you in that file cabinet box over there, you are keeping things you don't need, and you don't have the stuff that you do need. So I have developed this simple system for you where literally I do it all for you. You don't have to do anything other than follow the directions throughout this. So these are the 10 most important areas of your life. They are personal documents, credit, debt, FICO, college finance. At the bottom of every one of these, you will see I tell you exactly what I want you to keep in this protection portfolio. So you don't even have to wonder, what should I have? What shouldn't I have? These are all areas that you need documentation with. Please know that on this side, you can use this as a desk. Bam. So you can flip through these and you can put things in it. This also gets to be quite large. And it also opens up like this. Bam. I love that. If you're going through menopause or something, you want to cool yourself down while you're doing this, just, you know, it will work that way as well. But the question has to be asked and answered, where do you get all the information that's supposed to be put in here? I'll tell you that in 1 second.
Exactly.
Over here, and again, these are held in place over here with 2 strong Velcro straps for you.
I mean, is that peace of mind? It's all there.
It's all there.
All there.
Right?
Oh.
And over here, Colleen, these are things that if you had to leave quickly, do you know where your passports are? Because if you don't, and you leave them in a house, and now your house burns down, floods, is done by a tornado that came through the other day here, right where we were, all these things, where are your extra keys, a slot to put extra money. If you lose your passports, if you lose your birth certificates, if you lose all these things that you need, the original copies, do you have any idea how long today it's going to take you to get your passports back? It holds up to 5 passports, extra contacts, that's there. Now, here's where the magic begins. When you get this, you're going to get this little card, a welcome letter, a nice little thing from me saying, thank you, you're so smart that you did this. But you won't be that smart if you get this at home and you don't do this. So if you just have 1 hour, just if you can give me 1 hour of your time, I promise you, you can make sure that your entire life, financially speaking, is protected. When you get this, you're gonna look on the back, and there's going to be an activation code. And when you get that activation code, just like you see on your screen right now, you're going to be able to then open up the world of this gold box, because here's what's really inside the gold box. 6 precious golden nuggets. golden because they are going to save you thousands and thousands of dollars. The very first one I call the must-have documents. Why do I do that? Because people, you must have these documents. The less money you have, the more you need these documents. If you went to see an attorney to get just these four, it would cost you at least $2,500. What's the purpose of it? It's to protect you and your loved ones, the insurance evaluator. If you have home, auto, life, disability, or long-term care, or you want to buy any of those insurance policies, wouldn't you like me to be able to come into your home and say, you know, you're overinsured, you're underinsured, this is what you should buy? I do that via this program. The Debt Eliminator. You have credit card debt, you have student loan debt, you have any kind of debt, you want to use this. I personalize an action plan just for you to get out of debt in the most cost-efficient way possible. The expense tracker. It shows you really, what do you live per month? What does it really cost you? The reason you're in debt is you don't think you spend as much money as you do. This is one of my favorites. This is the 10-book e-library. There is a big book online that goes with every one of the 10 file folders that I just showed you. Why is it online? Because it's constantly updated so that you aren't getting incorrect information, and the do's and don't protection cards. If you want just the information right away, should you buy a house? Should you buy a car? What investment should you make? What retirement plan? What kind of insurance? You just look at these cards and it says do and don't. The books and the cards live where? This is iPhone, smartphone, smart pad on your computer, so you can keep these on your Kindles. You can read it like a book. It's everything you want, and it's right there for you.
I love it. You know what? As you listen to Suze tell you, there's no other system like this in the world. There's nothing like this. It's so smart. When you read the reviews, people talk about they're buying them for their children, not just for themselves, for their children. I would have loved to have had this back in my 30s. I would have loved to have had this kind of information available to me instead of having a big, mess everywhere. So moms and dads out there, not just for you, for your parents, for your mom, for your dad, for your children. If you have adult children, this is the greatest gift. $81 to help them have their life together, their life in order. The peace of mind this gives you, it is brilliant. The money it saves you. Because as Suze said, the problem is we don't know what we don't know, right? You don't know. You don't even know the questions to ask half the time. Suze knows. She shows us. This is the information that she uses. Suze is probably the single most respected financial expert. She has done so many hours on TV. She has helped so many millions and millions of people all over the world with her incredible advice. Her advice is real. It's easy to follow. She's like having a best friend taking you by the hand, walking you through, showing you exactly what you need to do. And this for a tiny little $16 investment on FlexPay today, you guys. If you have $16 on your credit card, we'll send it home to you. Have a money-back guarantee till the end of January. This is the greatest value. You heard me saying earlier, you have all the pretty jewelry and clothes and shoes and bags and makeup that you want. But if your life isn't in order, there's something that's really stressful about that. Now, this is the biggest stress reliever right here, having all of that information in that beautiful little gold box.
We're going to have a news flash here. Really, something that I've never said before in the entire time that I've been on television. Are you ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Are you all ready for this one?
Uh-oh.
Do you know that if you put it on or you open up an HSN credit card, is that correct?
Right.
You get $20 off
I forgot about that.
this price. So you could actually get it for $61. You also save the normal $7.50 of shipping.
Yeah.
So now if you look at that, that's like a 30
brilliant.
or 40%
So to her point, here's how that works. We'll hook you up right now with your HSN card, and you can make your first purchase here and get this home for $61 and free shipping and handling. So that's genius. If you want, this is the perfect day to sign up for that HSN charge card, take another $20 off. But the bottom line is every single person listening needs this.
Yeah.
You've come up with something that every single person needs. These are things sometimes you don't like to think about, you don't like to talk about, but this is real. This is our life, right? This is important. This is something that every single one of us should have. And the investment is so small for the payoff that you get with all of that information right where you need it in this safe, beautifully designed box. It's really smart. It's a really smart purchase for everybody. And I hope you guys and girls out there will spend your $16.20, get it home, and check it out. See, you would not have sold Millions
of
and
these.
millions.
Yes.
This is helping people all over the world to really have all of their financial information in order.
You know, everybody, before I tell you really what's inside and how easy it is to do, in all the books I have written, even this book, I talk to you about how you need a will, you need a trust, you need these things, and you have constantly always said to me, but Susie, I don't have $2,500 to go to a lawyer. Susie, I don't even know a lawyer. Susie, I've been told I don't need these documents. Why do you tell me I need these? But yet other people say, unless you have a lot of money and whatever, I just want you to listen to me and listen to me now. Because you've said that to me over all the years, I get that you don't have $2,500 or know a lawyer, but you don't have an excuse because I know every single one of you has at least $16 to get this home. That's number one. Number two, the less money you have, the more you need these documents. Because if you have a lot of money, and all right, something happens, so what? It costs you $50,000, $100,000, but if all you have to your name is, you know, 100,000 or even less than $1 million, if something goes wrong, you're up the creek, people. So these are what the documents in this portfolio look like. These are substantial legal documents.
These are your documents.
These are my
this is
documents.
Like the will is Susie's will. I mean, that's what I love. You are giving us, these are the documents that you use that we all need to be using.
That's right. If you opened up my gold box, you would see these documents personalized to me. Now, here is the question you need to ask yourself. Who created these documents? Susie's not a lawyer. Who created these? My trust lawyer, over 20 years now. We have worked on these documents for you. Millions and millions and millions of dollars of back-end support have gone in to create these for you so that when you answer in such a way, everything else is working to give you state-of-the-art documents in the luxury of your own home. So as I'm about to take you through it, here's what I want you to understand. These documents were created by my lawyer, now your lawyer, via this program. If these documents are good enough for me, these documents are also good enough for you. Let me show you how easy it is for them to use. Ready? Take a look. You will go to the nuggets and you will click on must-have documents and you will literally answer questions. Now, you're going to be able to take a picture on your smartphone or whatever it may be, or from your library, and you're going to be able to personalize every single beneficiary, everything that you put in. So you're going to have a photo record of everything that you've done. You're going to answer questions. I'm there to help you through the process. And then here we go, everybody. Up comes the correct version of the must-have documents for you in your personal situation. This is not one size fits all. So for $16, you're going to get state-of-the-art documents that have been personalized for you, because it's different if you are married, single, with children, without children, a blended family. So this is not a cheap set of documents. You're then going to get your documents, you're going to answer more questions, you're going to turn on your video, your audio, as well as anything else you have on your computers these days, and you're going to hear Janet, the trust lawyer, take you through line by line. Now, everything in blue, legal phrases. Don't you think you might want to know what you're doing? She'll explain it to you, but you can click on it and get the definition. Everything in red, that's the information you put in. Now, these are people that I've left things to. If I want to change from KT to somebody else, I just click on it and it automatically populates the documents with all my corrections. So as you're going through this, you don't have to be afraid. If you change your mind or you want to go back as many times as you want. You print them out. It is state specific. When you print them out, you have a one-sheet instruction for this. It's so easy. You print it out. We tell you what to do. You then do exactly as your instruction sheet says. Then you put them in your portfolio. Before I show you the value of this, this is the instruction sheet. Do you think that with 1 hour of your time just to do them, and literally this instruction, do you think it's not like there's 50 pages here? It's one instruction sheet for you to do. Again, those 4 must-have documents. You went to an attorney, $2,500. is the value for those 4 must-have documents. But it's not just those 4 must-have documents.
Right.
Because every time you go to an attorney and make a change.
Every time.
$500, $1,000.
Every
we have
time.
a helpline, an 800 number that you can call. You can do a live chat. You can do anything. And you have my permission to share this with as many people as you want. Now, if you want to give a true holiday gift to somebody, you get this, you do this for yourself. And then all of a sudden, what should you do? You should do this and give it to your parents and to your brothers and to your sisters and to your church and to whatever else you want. Because every single person should know what it feels like to be financially secure, to know that they've taken the steps right here today to protect their tomorrows. Anything can happen. So I'm not asking all of you, buy this. Every time we have an upgrade, you better buy another one. If you bought any of the millions that are out there already, guess what? You will qualify for an automatic upgrade. You don't have to buy it again. So if you think I'm just standing here selling you something, I'm not. I'm standing here giving you the opportunity to purchase something that not only can save your life, but can save everybody else's life that you know.
You see there? And you can't put a price on that, by the way. Every time Susie's here, we get thousands and thousands of brand new customers. I would encourage you, if you're a new customer and you're watching and you're tempted to order this, this is the best day ever to buy this. So if you are a brand new customer and you're tempted, like Susie said, you can get this home right now on any credit card. We take all the credit cards there are. It's $16.20. It's one payment on your credit card, free shipping and handling. You have a money-back guarantee that extends to the end of January. So you have plenty of time to look it over, make sure that this is exactly what you wanted. And you know what? It is. There are millions and millions of these sold, and you are getting the best value ever on this package. Josephine is calling. Josephine is in Pennsylvania, and she ordered one, and I think she's getting one for somebody as a gift too. Hi, Josephine. This is Colleen. You are live with Suze Orman. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, girlfriend.
Oh, I admire you so much, Susie.
Oh.
I've been wanting to order this for so many years, and finally I just opened TV and I saw this, and I figured I'm going to get it because I am scared of the fires and I am scared of the water. And you're right, all of those documents, they need to be protected. So I decided to get one for me and one for my daughter.
I love that for you. You know, we all, listen, I understand I've been doing this for a long time. And I also understand that some of you watch this over and over and over again, and you almost go to pick up the phone or to order it with your app. You almost do that, but something is holding you back. And I think what holds you all back is your fear of you're not going to know how to do it, or it's going to be complicated, or it's not something you want to need. And it's not something that any of us want to think that, oh my God, we're going to get older, things are going to happen. But it's not just if we get older. Things happen if you're a kid, if you're a teenager, things happen. And so it's really important to be prepared. And a lot of you don't even understand, well, why do I need these documents? What's the difference between a will and a trust and advance directive and durable power for, why do I need all of these? And I could go over and explain to you over and over again why a will is not enough, why a will is simply just a piece of paper that says where your assets are to go upon your death. But what if you don't die, Joseph? What if you get sick and you get older? Who's going to pay your bills for you? Who's going to write a check for you? And the women that are watching right now, my daddy died when he was 71. My mother went on and lived almost 37 years longer than he did. And thank God she had a little Suze Orman to help her through everything. Because as you get older, whether you know it or not, you become more vulnerable for people to take advantage of you and tell you to do things. And you say, okay, because you don't know where to go.
You don't know who to trust.
And I'm asking you to trust me. I have never ever betrayed that trust in 35 years. I have never told you to do something that wouldn't be great for you. The reason that lawyers don't want you to do this is they're the ones that make the tens of thousands of dollars to take you through probate and do all of this stuff for you, all stuff that you can do on your own. So a living revocable trust, helps you not only pass down to your beneficiaries things in a way that's not going to cost them a penny versus a will that will cost them tens of thousands of dollars, but more important, that trust takes care of you. It takes care of you if you become incapacitated and if you don't know what to do. And you've already taken the time right now to say, if I can't do it, so-and-so can sign for me. And if something can't happen to that person, you've taken care of it all. And once you've taken care of it all, you feel what? You feel secure. And that's the goal of money. That's the goal of life, people. You don't want to get older and feel insecure, do you? So this gold box is for you to enjoy your gold in your golden years.
Yep.
Because we're all going to get there.
Already in the golden years.
Good girl. And I love that you're getting one for your daughter because you're going to give her all of that wonderful information and that peace that comes from knowing where everything is. It's all in its place. So you're a great mom. Thank you so much for your sweet call.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
We appreciate you. Bless you too. You know, I think that's what it's about. And that's why a lot of people get more than one of these. They get theirs and they're thinking, my children could really benefit from this. My own mom, who is also single, could really benefit from this. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law passed away this year. She can benefit from this. I mean, you think about all the people in your life. What an incredible gift that you cannot even put a price on. Just to tell you, people recognize, first of all, people know Suze. She's been doing this 35 years. She has a remarkable story. Suze really, truly walks the walk here. So she learned how to develop a program for people that don't have law degrees. You know, I'm not a financial expert. I don't have a law degree, but this is stuff, this is information that I need, that we all need.
It dawns on me that a lot of you may not even know that I was a waitress till I was 30 years of age, making $400 a month, having been so for 7 years, all the way back in 1980. So I didn't come from money. I didn't inherit money. I know what it's like not to have money. I know what it's like to feel like, oh my God, the reason my parents are so unhappy all the time is because they don't have money. I get that. Believe me, I'm from the south side of Chicago. I know. And that's why I also know that it doesn't have to be that way for you. I don't care where you come from. I don't care your education. I don't care anything like that about you. All I care about is that you are a human being that deserves to be able to go to bed at night and sleep throughout the night. You are a human being that needs to get the best financial advice without somebody wanting something from you. I don't want you to buy something from me. I don't want you to invest your money for you or sell you an insurance policy or do any of that. I just want you, and I don't even want to sell you this. I just want you on your own to purchase it because you know it will help you in every aspect of your life. And I know that we always talk about the 4 must-have documents because they're worth the $2,500 and so on and so forth. But remember, there are 5 other icons that will absolutely educate you and do all the planning for you for any type of insurance policy for home, auto, life, disability, or long-term care. And then we have those 10 books that will absolutely educate you. Then there's the home inventory tracker, which every single one of you, by the way, should have. And in fact, if we can show that to them, this is important, people. You have a home. And now we have hurricanes, we have floods, we have fires, we have tornadoes, we have all this stuff. If something happened, would you know? Would you know? So
or how do you prove it? How do you prove what you had?
So if you look on your screen right now, the insurance evaluator evaluates your insurance policies. It makes personalized recommendations for you. It tells you everything you need to know. So I just want to show you how this works. Let's say you want to buy a life insurance policy, but you don't know. What kind should you buy? You click on it, you answer a few questions, and then I literally online tell you, you need to buy this type of policy for this many years with this death benefit, and this should be your beneficiary. Let's say you already own a home, which many of you may. How do you know? Are you overinsured, underinsured? You answer a few questions, and then I online compare your policy to what I think you should have. And everything in red is saying, caution, red light, you are underinsured, you have to do something about it. You then print that out, you call your insurance agent, and guess what? You tell them what you need to change. I don't want you to be my client. I just want you to do the right thing. And the home inventory tracker, which is what I really wanted you to see here, is that if you have a house, Could you right here and right now be able to write down every single thing that is in that home? With the home inventory tracker, it takes you through room by room. And you are able to take a picture of what's in that room and all of that. And so, you know, and everything is exactly what it should be. So I'm sorry we weren't able to show you that because they're having a little technical difficulty, but you would then have a total report of everything that you would send to your insurance agent. And if something happened, it's all there. You have pictures of everything. You have what everything is valued at. Absolutely great. So here it is right now, just so that you can see it, everybody. This comes as part of your gold box. These are things that are priceless. You pick on the room, you go through, you walk through it, you take a picture, you write down, you put the value of it, the picture goes immediately into the portfolio, then it does a summary for you of every single room in your house, and then you print that out and you either can email it to a friend for safekeeping, or what do? You send it to your insurance agent for your records. So if something goes wrong and you need to make a claim, you pick up your phone and go, you already have everything that I've lost. Now pay me my money. You'll be first in line. Little things like that.
There you go. Suze Orman is bringing us her famous, this is the Portfolio Protection Gold Box. Millions have been sold, but today on HSN, this visit, and only while supplies last here, we are able to offer you this with free shipping and handling. Every time this has been sold, and millions of these have been sold, it has had a $7.50 shipping cost. So that is waived today. There is no shipping and handling for you. We have extra flex pays, which means we're gonna send you the box, all this valuable information, everything you need, for $16.20 a month on your credit card. So this is the best day ever to buy this. Best day ever. It's never been a lower price. It's never been free shipping and handling. We have extra flex pay available, and the money back guarantee, which is normally 30 days, is extended all the way till the end of January. So that's why this is your time. This is the day. If you don't have it for you yet, by all means make that purchase, because for it's the best $81 anybody can spend. If you want to get this for a parent, I mean, what a gift, a holiday gift, a gift that would keep on giving. My goodness, a parent, a son or daughter. I mean, this is a smart gift to give anyone in your life. We have Linda in Georgia who's getting ready to retire, Susie, and she is calling in to order our today's special. Hi, Linda, it's Colleen, you're live with Suze Orman. Hi, Linda.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi.
Hi, Linda.
I was actually channel surfing and ran up on this wonderful offer.
Goody.
I love that. Linda, so you're ready to retire. Do you have questions about retiring? Do you need to know? Because I'm here to tell you, this program here comes with, obviously, not only do you need the 4 must-have documents and everything else, but there are 10 electronic books. And one of those books is actually on retirement.
Great.
That tells you everything that you need to know about retirement. So you make sure that when you get this at home, you make sure that you read that book. Girlfriend, what do you need to know? Tell me about it.
I certainly will. I have about 4 years to clean up my act. And when I actually saw this, I had all of these things in many different places. I think that I'm ultra organized, but when I saw this, I was thinking, I didn't know I could get any more organized. I just looked at my benefits during open enrollment, and I have met with my insurance agent to ask them to help me to compare, but they did not do what you said that your insurance evaluator would do. I'm just so excited about getting it and looking at the numbers and doing what you tell me to do.
Yeah. You know what's interesting, Linda, is that I stand up here and we always end up focusing just on the 4 must-have documents, and the fact what you're going to love about them is that you're going to be able to take pictures. These are all the pictures of my beneficiaries, and this comes with it. And so whenever you want to make a change, rather than having go through this lengthy document with all of these words, you just go through your little pictures and you click on it, and then you can make a change. Click, 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 and it's done. So I just love all of that, and I know we spend all this time on the must-have documents because they're worth at least $2,500, you know, for these 4, and there's over 75 documents and all these other things. But the other icons in this box are priceless. And they're priceless because no matter where you are in your life, whether you just graduated college, you're buying your first home or your 10th home, your third car or your first car, whatever it may be, you're going to retire or you're starting your first retirement plan. Whatever it may be, when to collect Social Security, when to do this, when to do that, it is your financial guide throughout your entire life with every topic that you could ever have to deal with. So it's not just insurance. It's not just the must-have documents. It's about investing, retiring. It's about, you know, every possible thing that you could think of all in one box. And I got news for you, Linda. Your insurance agent should have done a comparison between this is what you have, this is what you should have. You know what killed me back in 2007 and 2008 when all the real estate markets crashed? And you had homes right in Tampa here that went from $750,000 down to $150,000 in value. Do you think any of those people got a call from their insurance agent and said, yeah, I know we're insuring your home for $750,000 even though it's worth $150,000. Let's lower your insurance on that home? None of you did. So that's why I put the insurance evaluator into the gold box, because maybe you're overinsured, but just maybe you're underinsured, because it was a travesty for me that when I did have my home almost burned down in the Oakland Hills, which it didn't, thousands of people came to me because they lost everything. I was a financial advisor seeing clients then, and here's what was so sad. They were all underinsured. Real estate had skyrocketed in California at that time, and none of those people got the money that they should have gotten simply because why? They didn't check their insurance policies.
Linda, there you go. I mean, this is...
I am going to certainly use my portfolio and everything in it to check and make sure that the next 4 years, all the things are covered and I can retire it.
With peace of mind, right, Linda? Thank you so much. That is so many people can relate to that call, because the truth is when you start thinking about retirement, right? As we get older, you start thinking about retirement. It's like, am I ready? What am I going to do? Where do I stand? Where is what I need? Even somebody like Linda, who you heard what she said, she's highly organized. But guess what? You also heard her say she's got stuff everywhere. So this is a way for you to not only be highly organized, even I'm not the most organized person in the world, but guess what? This makes us organized. This will get you organized. And the key to it, though, is the peace of mind. Like she said, she's giving herself, when are you going to be retiring? Are you retired now? But the truth is, she said she's giving herself 4 years to get her ducks in a row. This is like major quack, quack, ducks in a row here. That's what I like, isn't it? This is getting your ducks in a row fast.
You know what was so interesting? Before we came on the set, there was one of the women who are the producers who mic you up and do everything. And you know what she said to me? She said, Susie, my mama died 15 years ago, and the greatest gift that she gave me, and she's now 50, this woman, so she was 35 years old when her mother died. The greatest gift she gave me is she gave me a box with everything organized, and I didn't have to do anything. She had done it
what a gift.
For me.
Priceless.
And I just want you to think about that. Think about when your parents died and what you had to go through, or even if that hasn't happened yet. I know you live in fear of, where is everything? What am I going to have to do? Oh my God, where do I go?
Right.
The gift that we owe each other is that we leave this world in better shape than when we came, in any way possible.
You're right, and not leave the burden to our loved ones to figure it all out,
and
right?
Don't be a burden to yourself by not having the paperwork in place in case something happens to you. It happens, people. Should we go to Walter?
It does. Walter's up in Illinois. I know.
Walter, we love
he's in Illinois.
You.
Hi, Walter. Welcome.
We're flirting with you, Walter.
Oh, we scared him.
How you doing?
Okay. We don't want to scare you, Walter.
I want to scare you, Walter. Hi, sweetheart.
Walter, you are live with Susie. Welcome.
Oh, I'm just trying to find out if you're married. Do you need one of the Gold Edition portfolio protections for each one of you, or just one is good?
What will happen is you will answer the questions. When you get this, you will actually go to it and you will answer questions, and up will come the correct version of the documents that you want. If you're married, you both will do them together. You can be married and still have two single ones if you want. If you have an estate over $11.5 million, you might want to then do, tax planning trust. But anywhere under that, you can either choose to have a marital trust if you want, or a separate trust, totally up to you. But the great thing about this, Walter, is it doesn't matter how many people do this and how many trusts you do it, because it's not going to cost you extra. It's not like you going to an attorney and you doing a trust for yourself with all the other work, $2,500. Now, your spouse does a trust for herself, $2,500. So now we're at $5,000. So you can do separate if you want, or you can do a marital trust if you want. Most married couples do a marital trust, just so you know. But it will come and choose it for you automatically based on how you answer the questions. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so Walter, I think it's okay to start with one, and then you may decide that you want to get a separate one for your wife, depending on your situation, but I think that might be a good way to go.
But what happens is they can both do it at once. Right. So both of you can do it, or you can do one that's for both of you together. Perfect. It just depends, because a lot of you, maybe your spouse has inherited money from her side of the family, and she doesn't necessarily want to commingle it with yours and things like that. So all of you have separate situations, which is why if you just answer questions, up come the documents that you need in your situation.
Excellent. Walter, we thank you so very much for your call, and enjoy. We're going to get the gold box right on the way for you. This is made out of the same stuff that a fireman's helmet is made out of. It is water resistant, so it will float. So all the little things, and you know what? You know where it is. Where is my passport? It's in there. Where's my insurance information? It's in there. Where's my trust? Where's my everything? It's in there. It's not in 1,000 places. It's all there. That is just, it is gold. It is literally worth its weight in gold. And for $81, that's a drop in the bucket. That is a tiny little price to pay for this valuable information that is super smart. This makes you smart. It makes you strong. It makes you secure. And there's nothing better than feeling that way, feeling strong, feeling smarter, feeling secure. That's what Suze gives us. This is a gift. This is a gift that she's giving us to empower ourselves to be prepared. And you cannot put a price on that. So for $16.20, you get the whole thing home. Look it over, try it out. You have a money-back guarantee till the end of January. Order yours now, because this is the last time. This is the last day of the year with the free shipping, the extra flex pay. It's never been a lower price. With millions sold, millions of people have purchased this, and nobody had the free shipping but this weekend, this visit with Suze Orman. So this is the time. If you're thinking about it, I would love to invite you to do it. We have now several, I think 400 or 500 brand new customers have joined us so far in this hour, which is very exciting. I love it.
So what's interesting, because I was just listening to you say it's $81, free shipping and free everything like that. But I have to tell you, it's so much more than that. Because I just want you to look at this value statement that is on your screen right now. It's really $2,500. Forget the box. Forget all the other icons. Forget the 75 other documents and the 10 other books and the insurance evaluator and the home inventory tracker and the debt eliminator and the do's and don't cards and the expense tracker. These 4 documents, just these 4, if you went to see an attorney, would cost you $2,500 for one person to do that. That's what we're talking about here. So you tell me, $16, $2,500. A state-of-the-art attorney, my attorney, now being your attorney, my documents now being your documents via these programs, able to use them over and over again every time you make a change. A helpline for you to get answers to your questions if anything needs that. All of that, and you can share it, the code with as many people as you need, make changes free, what updates free, or an unknown attorney, $2,500, $500 to $1,000 every time you make changes, unable to share it with anybody. Really, every time you need help or want to understand something, another $100 or $200 or whatever it may be, on and on and on. And are they great attorneys? Are the documents great? Would Suze Orman use those documents? I don't know, but I do know this. These are my documents. These are affordable. These can be reused over and over again. These have the ability to put pictures in so there's no mistakes and it makes everything easier for your family. This also comes with a place for you to store them and keep them safe and sound, and on and on and on. So you choose. Okay, you want to spend that money? You just go ahead and do this. Or you want to be wise and give yourself a gift for $16? Can you just think about that? $16. And all right, so you don't like it, send it back. Or if you're really that hard up for money, get it, do the documents, and still send it back if that's what it takes, people. But you're not going to want to do that because you're going to want to give this to every single person that you know.
That's it. I'm telling you, it is invaluable. There's no price we could possibly put on that, just the 4 documents. If you've ever hired a lawyer for anything, you know it would cost more than $81. For 1 hour, you know it's costing way more than $81. So I hope that you're making the decision to do it today. We are going back to, we've had a busy phone room this afternoon. I'm so excited you found us.
I like when people call, don't you?
I know. Well, you know, it's people, you know, I love, we liken back to the Larry King.
All of you.
Remember on Larry King, there was a segment that he loved to do with you called Ask Suze or Stump Suze.
Yeah.
And did you ever get stumped?
No, I didn't.
Never, ever.
I never used to know the questions before they were asked. And he would just sit there going, oh, I have one that you're not going to be able to answer. And I would answer.
She's got the answers. Now, Vicki has some things for you. Vicki's in Wyoming, and she's really working on trying to get her things together.
Great.
Vicki, welcome. We're so glad you're watching. You're live with Suze Orman. Vicki.
Hi, Suze. Thank you so much for offering this.
You're welcome, Vicki. Thank you so much for getting it. Because, you know, Vicki, I could stand up here until I'm blue in the face, and I have sometimes, telling you all why you need this and why it's the best thing you'll ever get and why it's cost effective and everything that's gone into it, and yet you just sit there and watch it and go, I don't think so. And I just want to slap you because it's like, what are you talking about? So thank you for taking one step more towards helping yourself. Girlfriend, what do you need to know?
Well, this is probably going to solve or maybe keep my husband and I from getting a divorce, because we have gone over and over and over and over and over our financial stuff and doing a will. And we've gone to lawyers, and every time we leave the lawyer's office, we scratch our head going, what are we supposed to do? Because we're married, we have no children, and we kind of fight back and forth over who we're going to leave what. And we still don't have anything on paper, and we're both 60, and we're at a loss, and hopefully this helps us.
All right, and so I'm not going to tell you, hopefully this is going to help you. This is going to help you, because you know what's so great about this? So you go ahead and you do it. And before you get it notarized and everything, you look at each other and you put in all the pictures of all the beneficiaries, and you go, nah, I'm changing my mind. So you go back and you change it and you change it. And eventually you'll agree, listen, I'm married and I don't have any kids. And I change this, and I can be real. I can get pissy, everybody. I really can. So if one of my relatives or somebody says something or does something that I think is stupid, I go right back. They're out. There was a period that I went through this year, I'm not kidding, Colleen, every single week, I cut one of my other relatives out. It was like, wow. Bam, bam. But guess what? It didn't cost me anything.
Right. You can do that.
I could do that.
Right.
I could go back and back and back and back and change it. Because things change in your life when you're 60. Maybe you decide, I'm not going to leave it to any of my relatives, and I'm going to give it to St. Jude, which is one of my favorite charities of all time that I know HSN does a deal with here as well.
We do.
So it's, you know, so this will prevent that from happening. And the attorneys that you went to see, by the way, shouldn't have just done a will for you. You not only need a will, but you need a living revocable trust. You need an advance directive. In advance of you getting sick, you give a directive to your doctors what to do. You need a durable power of attorney for healthcare, the person who's going to make your healthcare decisions for you if you can't. A financial power of attorney that in case something happens to one of you and one of you has money in a retirement account, you're going to need the financial power of attorney that's in this kit in order to access the money most likely that's in the retirement account that you have set up. So there's so many things. So you said you went to see an attorney. Did they offer you all of those things?
No.
And all they offered you was a will. Is that correct?
Yes, and we walked out with a piece of paper to tell us to fill it out.
And how much was that?
Up to over $500 right now.
Oh, so wait, let me just get this right. Up to $500 for just this one little document
that they
here,
had to fill out,
the will that you had to fill out without all these other documents that literally is almost 7 times the amount of money that we're asking here, that has all of this, all the other icons, a water-resistant box, a portfolio, and everything. Vicki, you came to the right place.
No doubt.
Girlfriend. And after you do this, drink a little glass of wine, cozy up to your husband, and go and have a good time. Okay, girlfriend.
I'm excited. I think this is the best Christmas gift in the world.
No doubt. Thank you so much, Vicki. You know, people can relate to that. It is stressful. It is hard. It puts pressure and stress on you, on relationships. It really does. None of this is fun to talk about, but that's why it's so important. And that's why Suze breaks it down. She does it in such a way, just like you said, you know, it's so overwhelming. It's actually so overwhelming. Even they've tried. They went to the lawyer. They tried to do the will. They spent hundreds of dollars to do that, and they still ended up with nothing.
$500 for a will?
Right.
Are you kidding me?
See?
$500 for just a will. But here's what's interesting. And women, you know this is true, and I know this is true. Men, for some reason, don't like to do this. They don't like to get old. They don't like to face their mortality. They don't like to make decisions. And I know women, I know you want to be strong, smart, and secure. I know that you want to do all of this stuff to protect not yourself, but your kids, because nothing in life means more to you than your children. And if you don't have this together, not only do you have the possibility of hurting yourself, but your kids, but the
Can you
husband,
imagine the stress,
he doesn't want
the
to do
arguing? I mean, we
They
all
don't
know
wanna do
families that didn't have their ducks in a row, and then the children had to fight it out.
Right.
And I mean, it creates chaos.
So what's
in
great
families.
about this is that now you get to do it at home with your husband, you know, your spouse. It doesn't matter. You can start it, you can stop it, you can stop it, you can start it, and it will bring your relationship together.
Absolutely.
Because he's afraid, so you have to get him through that.
So this is like the fastest hour. I can't believe this hour is through. We are so happy you joined us for it. This is your time to get your gold boxes waiting for you. All the information we've talked about, thousands of dollars worth of information is here for you for $16.20 on your credit card with FlexPay. This is the last day to get the free shipping and handling. It's Suze's last day of the year on HSN. She'll be back in January, but this is your time to take action. Do this for you, do it for your loved ones.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get the best deals on holiday shopping. Enjoy extra flex on beauty, fashion, and jewelry gifts all the time. And 12-month VIP financing on electronics, toys, and home items $3.99 and up. Plus exclusive VIP offers. And there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
I found it in Peru, China, Morocco, an amethyst mine in the middle of nowhere. Every day's a new adventure. We go right to the mines. You can actually show people, okay, this is how it all starts. And every rough material you get is like opening a Christmas present. You're able to sculpt it, make it into something that's really unique, very special, very limited. And I think that that's what people love. They know the history of it.
Thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper. It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments with no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list. I got a gaming system for my nephew,
A pair of funky boots for my sister.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
Without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
We understand every woman's skin is unique. We offer real beauty solutions for individual needs of real women, empowering women to achieve healthy, radiant-looking skin. Backed by over 30 years' experience, made from important ingredients combined with advanced science for affordable skincare that truly works. Change the story of your skin and your life forever. Genuine beauty begins with skin.
Obsessed with your latest HSN find? See something special that a friend would adore? Share the love straight from your phone to Facebook. Use the newest feature on the HSN app to share all your fabulous finds with your friends and family. Simply pick an item, tap the arrow in the top right corner, then click the Facebook icon. In seconds, you're sharing all your fabulous HSN finds. Download the app and start sharing today.